NBA Youngboy just had a major win in court and was found innocent for a gun charge, but this doesn't mean he's a free man since there's still a real possibility of him getting a 5-year prison sentence. Now, for those of you who aren't aware, NBA Youngboy has not just one but two separate cases for charges of a felon in possession of a firearm. The first case was from an incident where Youngboy was pulled over by the cops in California for a warrant to arrest him, and instead of cooperating with police, the rapper took off on foot and got into a chase with them. Youngboy was eventually caught and arrested by the cops and had his car searched. The police found a gun in the vehicle, and so they slapped Youngboy with a second separate charge for a felon in possession of a firearm on top of the one he already had a warrant for. NBA Youngboy recently went to court for the first gun charge involving the one found in his car, and he caught a break since prosecutors didn't have much against the rapper. They DNA tested the gun and found the fingerprints of several different people, but none of them were able to be traced back to Youngboy. NBA Youngboy's defense during the trial was that he was unaware that there was a firearm in his car and that it didn't belong to him but someone else who had forgotten it in his vehicle. After a several-day-long trial, the verdict was announced that Youngboy was innocent on the gun charge. He was obviously happy about the news, and his attorney even said that he began crying tears of happiness when he was declared innocent. His diehard fans felt the same thing. They stormed the court to celebrate the rapper's win, and Youngboy spent some time with them and showed them some love before taking off in his car. Even though it's a big deal that NBA Youngboy was able to beat his charge, he and his fans still have to hold their breath since Youngboy is returning to court to fight his second gun charge. In this second incident, NBA Youngboy had his music video set searched by police and they ended up finding several guns. The rapper's crew had all claimed possession of the firearms, and the only person who didn't have involvement with the weapons was Youngboy himself, but cops weren't buying it and tried to pin him to the crime. After the police searched the rapper's camera, they were able to get footage of Youngboy apparently holding one of the guns. With this type of evidence, you'd think that NBA Youngboy would be done for, but the rapper's lawyers ain't no joke since they somehow managed to turn things around. NBA Youngboy's defense team was able to prove that the cops illegally got evidence of the rapper holding the gun, since they basically violated Youngboy's rights after they searched his camera despite not having the authority to do so. The judge overseeing the case agreed with the rapper's defense team and decided that the footage of Youngboy allegedly holding the gun would not be allowed as evidence in court. Obviously, this is a huge thing for Youngboy, and DNA tests on the guns were inconclusive, so the rapper has a really good chance of beating this case. The feds have a 97% conviction rate, and the fact that Youngboy already beat one of his cases is a miracle. But going 2-0 against the feds will be something no one expected. But it's not a guaranteed thing, so we'll just have to wait and see if NBA Youngboy is found innocent or guilty.